Good afternoon, everyone. As we gather here today to celebrate Women's Month, I want to start by acknowledging the incredible achievements of women throughout history. From the suffragettes who fought for the right to vote to the trailblazers who shattered glass ceilings in fields ranging from science to politics. Women have been breaking barriers and building bridges for centuries. But as we celebrate these achievements, we must also acknowledge the many challenges that women still face. Continue to be underrepresented in leadership positions and face discrimination in the workplace. They are often paid less than men for doing the same job and are more likely to be victims of violence and abuse. This is why Women's Month is so important. It's a time to recognize the progress that has been made towards gender equality, but also to recommit ourselves to the work that still needs to be done. One of the ways we can do this is by building bridges between women of different backgrounds and experiences. We must recognize that gender inequality affects women differently depending on factors such as race, ethnicity, sexual orientation, and ability status. It's not enough to fight for gender equality and isolation. We must work to create a more inclusive movement that uplifts all women. This means listening to the voices of women who have been historically marginalized and empowering them to take on leadership roles. It means recognizing the fight for gender equality is interconnected with other social justice issues such as racial justice and LGBTQ plus rights. It means building alliances across communities and working together towards a shared vision of a more just and equitable society. But building bridges is not just about creating alliances between women, it's but also working with men to break down the barriers that hold women back. Men have crucial role to play in their fight for gender equality. They must speak out against gender-based violence, support women in leadership positions, and work to create a more inclusive and equitable society. We can also break down barriers by celebrating the achievements of women and shining a light to the contributions they have made to society. This means highlighting the accomplishments of women in fields ranging from science to the arts and recognizing the important role that women play in shaping our culture and history. But we must also recognize that celebrating women is not just all about recognizing individual achievements. It's also about creating systematic change. We must work to create policies and systems that promote gender equality and support the advancement of women in all areas of life. This means advocating for equal pay for equal work, promoting access to affordable childcare, and supporting policies that promote work-life balance. It means working to eliminate gender-based violence and providing support to survivors. And it means working to create a more inclusive and equitable society where all women can thrive. So, as we celebrate Women's Month, let us recommit ourselves to breaking down barriers and building bridges. Let us work together to create more just and equitable for all, a world where all women can realize their full potential and live free from discrimination and violence. Thank you.